right? He could have did that, but he didn't do it that way. God didn't do it that way. He first created Adam, and then later took a rib from Adam's side, and he created whom? Eve. And he brought Eve to Adam to be his what? His helpmate. Someone that is going to be there to help him throughout everything that they go through in life. That's what marriage is about. Marriage is about, it's not that you get married so that you can have fun and great things in life, but marriage is like you as a people are working together to make something great to bring honor to the Lord. Paul goes on to explain this in 1 Timothy chapter 11, verse 9. For indeed, man was not created for the woman's sake, but woman for the man's sake. That's why God created woman, to bring woman alongside the man so that they can pray for each other, so that they are to encourage one another, that they are able to walk together hand in hand and saying, this is why God brought us together, so that we are to love one another. And though Eve was equal with Adam as bearing the image of God, yet she is to submit to Adam in the relationship will reflect the image of God. She is to submit to the authority of Adam so that they can shine forth the image of Christ. Because that's what it's all about. It's about us bringing the order of creation into the church today. But yet many churches have gone away from that. Paul in verse 13 saying the order of creation should be reflected in the church of God today. How God created man from the beginning. And then there's man, and then he took a man and he put him to sleep, and he took a rib and he created Eve. So there's authority that is given there to man. See, the problem we have today, I say this all the time, men, we've been sitting too long. See, we have this role reversal now, because Eve in the garden began to what? To try to, Satan was twisting things around, making Eve say, Eve, check it out. If you eat of that tree, guess what? You're going to be open. Your eyes are going to be open. You're going to become independent. You can live your life independently. You see, there was a role reversal there at the garden. And that was never God's plan. God's plan was always what? The man was to have authority over the woman, and the woman was to what? To submit to the husband, and they are to love one another. And we are to reflect the image of God, into people's life. But that didn't happen, see, because, something happened in the garden. And now Paul adds to the order of the fall of men in verse 14. Paul is not implying that Adam was less guilty than Eve. He is not blaming Eve for this fall, but both Adam and Eve were to blame. Both of them were blamed. You see, knucklehead Adam was just standing there and seeing his wife, talking to the serpent, right? He was there. But yet he ignored the fact that, that Satan was talking to Eve. See, that's the problem with men. I'm pointing this out to us as men. We know what we need to do, but we don't do it. We know what we need to do, but we don't do it. See, God has given us the authority to take leadership role in our home, in our family. But yet we just kind of push it to the woman. Okay, you do the checkbook. Okay, you do. You go to work. You do this. You do that. And what do? We just kind of wake up, roll out of bed. Go to the kitchen, get your breakfast, get back into bed. It happens, folks. You feel like, well, I don't need to work. My wife is working. Man, I'm just saying, y'all. Men, you need to stand up. You need to stand up and take the leadership role from the wife.